Here we are for another part. I got 2 views within 10 minutes, so I'm posting it right now. As soon as I finish recording, it's get posted. If I get, I don't know, 2 views on this part in like 10 minutes, some shit, or maybe an hour after posting it, then I'll put the next part up. But if I don't, I'll put the next part up tomorrow. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's drop this. Yes. Also, before we get into this, can you please give me some music things or good music ideas to put in for my intros and outros, because I've watched some other people and theirs are pretty epic, but I don't want to copy them. So yeah. Okay. Also, so I've seen that the even parts of my videos, like part 1, part 2, part 4, have more views than part 1 and part 3. So if you're new, go to the playlist, watch it all. And also, please try and watch all of it before you watch the part 6 and 7. Also, this part's going to do the tuning exams, and also, as you know, I got 5 subs, which is more than I would have thought in like a week. So let's get into this. So, we're going to recap. Naruto has joined the Akatsuki, while Naruto, Konohamaru, and Teniki have just joined the tuning exams undetected. Naruto went up against 2 Gates League, just using Taijutsu. They were tying, and Naruto was winning, but then Lee basically won. But Guy stopped the fight, and then they saw Kabuto, and made a pact to kill him. And that is where we are up to. So let's go. So what, Imaru, me, you, and Memma one of us will kill him, said Teniki. Yes, but it has to look like an accident. We don't want our identities known, and we don't want to blow our cover, said Naruto. Okay, Memma, said Teniki. Abiki Morono. Let everyone to the area where they all go to sit down and do the written test. So you will have 10 questions, and the last one will be given in 45 minutes to the test. And if you cheat 5 times, you'll be kicked out along the rest of your team. And every question you get wrong, you lose a point. You start with 10 points, and every question will lose you 1 point, at Ibiki. Naruto sees the paper being given out to everyone. He sees on the first page it only has what is your name, what is your village, and your age and strongest jutsu. Well, since we don't really know what was on the paper, so I've made up all the questions just to try and make them hard, even though they're probably any normal genin if they paid attention will know, but let's go. Naruto puts on Memma, the hidden sound village, and his strongest jutsu is Fireball Jutsu. We jump to Teniki, who puts Teniki, then rubs it off and says Iniki. The hidden sounds jutsu, and jutsu. Oh, he says Iniki, the hidden sound, and jutsu. I forgot to put that when I was writing script, so I don't know. Wind clone. I guess I'll just put that down. And then we got Konohamaru, who writes Konohamaru, Saratobi, the hidden leaf, and water style rapid water. He then realizes what he wrote, and he rubs it out. Puts Imari and the hidden sound. The next page has 3 questions. They are, how many chakra affinities are there, and what are they? One of the others says, how many tailed beasts are there, and how do you kill one? And the other is, what are some ways to help chakra control? Konohamaru puts 5 for the first question. 5. They are water, fire, lightning, wind, and earth. The second question, he says, There are 10 chakra beasts, and they can be killed by using a Jinchuriki to fight it, and answers the next question. He writes, climbing tree, holding chakra in one particular part of the body, water walking. Konohamaru goes to the next page, and the questions for us, what is the strongest tailed beast? Konohamaru writes, the 10 tail. Fifth question is, how many swordsmen of the mist are there? Konohamaru writes 7. Question 6 is, what is the fifth tailed beast name? And I still can't say it. Konohamaru writes Kokuyo. Question 7 is, what is the number of hidden villages? And there's 31. Yes, I searched it up. It probably might not be true, but that's what I'm putting. And question 8 asks, what is the fourth Hokage's nickname was? Konohamaru sat there thinking. His real name was Minato Namikaze, and then he wrote the yellow flash, remembering one of his classes he had. And then for the 9th question, asks, what is the first Hokage's name and his rival? Konohamaru writes, the first Hokage was Hashirama Senju, and his rival was Madara Uchiha. Taniki put for the first question 4 affinities, and they were water, wind, fire, and water. Question 2, he goes there, 9 tails. And to kill it, you can't kill it. It has to be sealed away. To question 3, he wrote tree climbing, water walking, and storing chakra in a specific point in the part of the body. For question 4, he goes, the strongest tailed beast is the 9 tails Kurama. And he also attacked the hidden leaf about 12 years ago. And the fourth Hokage sacrificed himself. For question 5, Taniki wrote 7. And there are 7 swordsmen of the mist. For question 6, he wrote Kokoro. Question 7, Taniki wrote 31. For question 8, Taniki wrote Minato Namikaze. The Yellow Flash, who was also, if I remember correctly, the hero of the 3rd Shinobi War. Question 9, he wrote, Madara Uchiha was the greatest rival of the first Hokage, and the first Hokage was Hashirama Senju. Now we jump to Naruto, who goes through the pages and it only answers 3 questions. Question 9, question 1, and question 5. You know, as if you pay attention, it's like 1 on one page, 2 on the other page, and 3 on the other page, or it's just because there's like 4 difference between all of them. Naruto, you know, and there are 5, he wrote, there are 5 nature infinities. They are fire, wind, water, lightning, and earth. And some cancel each other out. And others can create Genkai, like the ice release, and the scorch release, and wood release. Question 5, he wrote, there are 7 swordsmen. There are 7 swordsmen, and there are 7 swords. And he wrote, the 7 swords are the Executioner's Blade, Samihara, no Yobari, Kabatowari, I can't say this right, yes, pick me up on my grammar and whatnot, Shibuki, Kiba, which is also dumbass in this, and Harumakari. For question 9, Naruto put the strongest Uchiha. Madara Uchiha was the rival and the one that helped build the hidden leaf with the first Hokage, and they fought at the final valley, and Orochimaru Senju just killed Madara Uchiha at the final valley. And the first Hokage was Harashima Senju, the god of shinobi, and one of the strongest shinobis of his time, apart from Madara Uchiha, and probably still the 2 strongest shinobis of our time, if they were here. Naruto turned and saw that Konohamaru and Tenki put down their writing materials down. I can't remember if they write with pens or not, so they put down their ink and quill. Naruto sat back, put his arms on the table, and put his head on his arms and fell asleep. looking down into the ground. Naruto sat back and alright, ninja. Now is the time for the final question, said Ibiki Mori. Naruto pepped up and opened his head. And opened his eyes facing Ibiki. So before we go into the final question, know that if you get the question incorrect now, you and your team will not be able to redo the exams ever and will be getting for the rest of your life unless you leave. And if you can forfeit, you can retry next time. So even if you got all the questions before correct and you still get this one wrong, you still failed. And I have also decided if you were caught cheating more than once, you get kicked out now. Just to make it... he doesn't really say that, but because just to make it fair. Said Ibiki. Naruto saw 5 teams leave. Well, you all passed. The question was, if you can't willingly sacrifice for your team, his whole speech. Yep, and he tells them all to head to the forest of death and meet Onko. That's what he said. So Naruto waits for Konohana and Tenki to meet up. And while he's waiting, he has a flashback to this morning. Naruto, you can do whatever questions you want, but make sure they have enough valid answer. Konohana, get at least 2 wrong, so we don't seem like smartasses. And Tenki, you can get 1 question wrong. Make it like the easiest, or because you're dumb. Got it? Said Itachi. Naruto said, I'm probably only going to do 1 because I can't be bothered. And, the leaf is too dumb to even comprehend my strength. And Konohana said, Naruto, well, I'll do what I'm told. And I don't think they'll be that hard. But if you say they're hard, Itachi, I'll do what I can. Said Konohana, well, 1 wrong. I'll get this most stupidest 1 wrong. The first thing we did better be about chakra, because I'll fail that one for sure. Laughed Tenki. And now Naruto ends his flashback to see Tenki and Konohana there. So let's go, said Konohana, charging forward. After walking for 10 minutes, the group arrived. Naruto connects eyes with Onko. Hoping she doesn't come over and say something, she dashes and appears behind him. Young man, I thought only 1 or maybe 2 shinobi teams from the Hidden Sound were here. Not 3. Did you sneak in? And what are you doing here? Have you got something going on that could mess up the leaf? Or plans to destroy the leaf, asked Onko? Nothing, just here to come tuning. Now, can we start, you annoying person? Said Naruto. Naruto, Tenki, and Konohana began at gate 10. They started with a heaven scroll. When they walked through the gate, they all placed a hand on the ground and sensed for the closest teams. Because, they've all improved and kind of sensory ninja now. Yeah, I give that 1 because I can. Shut the fuck up, I'm doing what I want to do. I know, yes, but okay, let's go. I sensed. Keep it so. Let me go after him, asked Tenki. Yes, do it. Imari, go find Team Doso. I will track down Orochimaru because I reckon he's here. After that, Uchiha, young Uchiha, eyes and body to make a perfect vessel, said Naruto. Okay, we are all, and we'll bring back that scroll, said Konohana. They all parted ways. Tenki went left, Naruto went to the right, and Konohana went straight. Naruto was jumping from trees to trees, and once he saw Orochimaru, was someone who gave off Orochimaru's kind of vibe and chakra network flow thingy. Naruto leapt in and killed the first person he saw, then killed the other, and it only left Orochimaru. We jump to Sasuke, who's getting beat while the rest of his teams are trying to keep this unknown person off of him. Sakura, get away! Stay! Save yourself! Wait. Sakura, get away! Stay away from here! Save yourself, please! He is twice our strength. Get away, said Sasuke. The guy that we're fighting is killed, and as he dies, he spits out another man, and this man is pale and sounds like a snake. Ah, young Uchiha body. "Let me have you," said the pale man. The man leaps onto Sasuke and opens his mouth and goes to bite him, but is kicked by the Sound Ninja who attacked that hidden sand ninja yesterday, and the one that he was getting said something about Itachi. And also called him the pussy. "What do you want?" asked Sasuke. "Well, I saw you guys in danger and I need an Earth Scroll, so I thought you might have had one with one of your teammates, but then I got an Earth Scroll from his teammates," said Mimmo. We jumped to Naruto, who's repeatedly attacking Orochimaru and slashing him at him, not backing off. Naruto round kicks Orochimaru in the face, and he gets kicked over to the next to Miyagi by mistake. Before Naruto can get to Miyagi, Naruto bites her on the neck and she passes out. And Naruto jumps in front of Sasuke and kicks Orochimaru back. Naruto gets... "Run! Get your friends out of here now before he gets and bites all of you and takes all your bodies and all your power," said Naruto. Udon, Sakura, and Yugito run off with Sasuke, who is holding Miyagi. Naruto is attacking and slashing non-stop at Orochimaru, not letting him get away and letting him get to Sasuke, knowing his promise to Itachi. Orochimaru kicked Naruto into a tree and 10 snakes into a tree, and 10 snakes attacked Naruto, not letting him get away and keeping him at bay, because, when one dies, the other one eats him. And we jump to Sasuke, who watches Naruto. We jump to Sasuke, who can feel Miyagi on his back and shoulder. And as they jump from branch to branch, we can't let that guy come near us, or we are doomed. And this will all be nothing, and we won't become Chunin, and we'll all die. Sasuke, who gets kicked by the paragon. "Sasuke, I can give you power that can make you defeat Itachi and surpass all the Jonin and beat me, Orochimaru, the strongest Sanin," laughed Orochimaru. Before Sasuke can do anything, Orochimaru appears behind Sasuke. "Nice guys, who did this to you? Who tried to keep you away as a vessel?" asked Orochimaru. "My brother, Itachi Uchiha's brother." Oh, they said they're brothers. "Naruto Uzumaki. He is a traitor to the Hidden Leaf, like you," said Sasuke, who kicks Orochimaru. But Orochimaru grabs his foot and strangles him. "Why did he do that? I can make you 5 times his strength with the power I gave that girl," laughed Orochimaru. Orochimaru bites and digs his teeth into Sasuke. Sasuke feels the pain. It hurts more than when he was put into Tsukiyomi, I think that's what it's called, by Itachi, and it burns. And all he can feel is the look his teammates are giving him as he passes out. Yes, I forgot what I said. And Udon picks up Miyagi, and as he's passing out, he sees Udon pick up Miyagi and Sakura pick him up. We jump to Teniki, who's watching Kabuto from the tree. So he has an Heaven Scroll. I will kill him, but he has an Earth Scroll. I will keep him alive, just so I can beat him as me and not this stupid Sound Ninja, thought Teniki. Teniki hears a branch snap and turns to see Kabuto kick him in the face. And he smashes face first onto Kabuto's teammates. Teniki is put and held down by both of Kabuto's teammates. "No, just kill him," said Teniki. "No, just kill him. We don't need this brat coming after us again," said Kabuto. Kabuto walks off towards where Teniki came from. The team brought down Akuna and Teniki. Teniki disappeared behind both of the fake Genins and chopped one's head off. "So what scroll do you have?" asked Teniki, pointing his blade at the other guy's throat. "Well, Kabuto has the scroll," said the guy. "Please don't kill me. Please, please," said as he died, said the dead guy. As Yes, I was meant to say there's another part, but I put some more on there just to make it longer. I was going to say the dead card because he got killed as soon as he said Kabuto. Tenki put the blade through his throat and then chopped his head off. Teneki started running after Kabuto, and when Teneki got to where Kabuto was, Teneki activated his Bakugan and took out all of Kabuto's chakra points, and, well, chopped off a finger or two. So Kabuto, give me your scroll, said, give me your scroll now, shouted Teneki. Whatever, I don't need it, said Kabuto. Teneki pulled out his sword and hit Kabuto in the back of his head and grabbed his right hand and kicked him 10 times and pulled out Kabuto's right eye and pinned it to the tree next to the tree that Kabuto was on. You're lucky I only pulled out your eye, mate. Next time I'll get and kill you, said Teneki. Teneki searched through Kabuto and took both scrolls. You must have killed someone. Or bashed the shit out of someone, said Teneki. Teneki put his hands down and sensed that Konohana is on the run while moving quickly. Quickly, and Naruto is in one place. Teneki heads off to where they would all meet up if they sensed each other, so he doesn't go to any particular one and chooses favoritism. We jump to Konohana, who is hot on Dosu and Kin's trail. He just murdered their teammate, and he is not losing their trail. Not now. Not when Ken has their Earth Scroll, and they need an Earth Scroll. Once he almost had it, but Nonzo and Kin left and the other one jumped in saying that they had to test Sasuke out before the invasion or something like that. Kin tripped and Konohana picked her up. So Kin, tell me about this invasion, asked Naruto. Asked Konohana, All I know is it is happening, said Kin. Konohana knocked out Kin and held her over his shoulders. Konohana chased after Dosu when he got to where Dosu was. He was standing in a tree and saw Dozo getting killed by Mawagi in her curse mark state, which has lines all over her body. Yes, I'm giving her the same curse mark as Kimimaro. Yes, I'm letting her have the curse mark because, it's a what if. And it's just going to get twice as good if, they do she becomes like a whole Sasuke and leaves and they both train by Orochimaru and she gets her own curse mark state too and shit. Just gonna make Konohana have Orochimaru have 2 powerhouses already. Konohana stood in the tree watching Sasuke rise as well and looking to attack his teammates. We jump to Naruto, who has just killed all the 10 snakes with ease. He is jumping towards where he sends Sasuke and Mawagi power up with the curse mark. I failed you, Itachi! Kill me now, said Naruto under his breath, knowing that Itachi might never want to speak to him again. Naruto got inside of Sasuke and Mawagi, and as he jumped from the tree he did, Konohana and Teneki didn't sync, as if they all knew what he was thinking, since they all trained together. Amari and Iniki, you guys deal with Sasuke and Mawagi, I'll take Orochimaru. I will meet you guys at the center. I should not belong to Naruto. Naruto runs off in the direction he came from. We jump to Konohana. Okay, Naka. You got Sasuke, I got Mawagi, said Konohana. Konohana started kicking and punching Mawagi, but nothing could connect him because Teneki and Sasuke were fighting. Teneki got kicked into Konohana. Konohana and Teneki started weaving hand signs faster than the two could see. Wind bullets, shouted Konohana. Fireball jutsu, shouted out Teneki. After putting Mawagi and Sasuke in a group, they pulled out their swords and hit the two of them in the back of the head, and when they did that, they both each other. So the swords hit their foreheads, and then they came connected and hit each other and knocked each other out. So what scrolls do you guys have, asked Teneki. Team 7 has the Heaven Scroll and Team 12 has the Earth Scroll. Why, asked Una. Well, here, it's the least we can do, said Teneki. Teneki gave Udon an Earth Scroll and Sakura a Heaven Scroll. Gave Sakura a Heaven Scroll. And Sakura an Earth Scroll and Udon a Heaven Scroll. Why did you do that, Sakura? Well, we already have a set of scrolls and, have an extra Earth Scroll, said Teneki. Naruto appeared. What happened to the guy you were chasing, asked Sakura. Well, he went through the 10th gate. You four should carry your teammates to the center and finish, said Naruto. Team 7 and Team 12 headed to the center. Imari, send for the closest team. We are going to give them this extra scroll and head off, said Naruto. So Konohana put his arms and hands on the closest tree. That way, said Naruto. Konohana pointing northwest. That way. Let's head off, said Konohana. Imari, that is your friend. Pick up Kin, said Naruto. Okay, member, I will, said Konohana. Okay, you two head to the center. I will catch up, said Naruto as Teneki Konohana chucked him he chucked them the Heaven Scroll. What? So Teneki had one. So yeah. Wait, so Teneki had two. He gave them to Konohana. Oh yeah. So Teneki gave Naruto the other spare Earth Scroll, and he dashed off in northwest direction. And Teneki, Konohana, and with Kin on his back, Konohana headed north, and Naruto headed northwest. After 10 minutes, Naruto met up with Teneki and Konohana. How long have you guys been waiting here for me, asked Naruto. Well, only 10 minutes, but we've been here in this place for 90 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to say they've been here for 90 minutes because they fucked up, what's his name? Because he was fighting them. It got straight in, they all went their different ways, and it was all happening at the same time. And then they just bolted their traps that, if I can remember, they were traps before the center. Teneki and Konohana did them straight away. It only took them a second. Let's head in. Finished Teneki. The group walked in and we were greeted and were told that they'd be all previous records, and 2 minutes later Team Bakai walked in, which is the Centrio. Amari, go give Kin Sasuke or the first leaf Genin and tell them to warn them the Hokage there might be an invasion after the Chunin exams in Naruto. Okay, said Konohana. Naruto fell asleep and woke up 10 hours. After 10 hours, Naruto woke up to see Team 7 and Team 12 come over, with Sasuke and Miyagi awake. Here you go, take this girl, said Kin. She mentioned something about an invasion. Have her interrogated, said Konohana. Okay, said Sakura. Sakura put Kin on her shoulder and walked off. Thank you guys for your help against that man, and thank you for the help. When we turned crazy, said Sasuke. Yes, we thank you, and thank you for the scroll, said Miyagi. No problem. We have a grudge against that man, and you should get that curse mark sealed up or checked out, said Teneki. Anyways, we should thank you. You guys helped us by having the scrolls that we needed to give out. But bye now, said Naruto. Naruto walked off and Konohana followed him, along with Teneki. After 5 days, and Onko walked in. So now, since there are 8 teams, which means 24 participants, we will hold a preliminaries exam to decide who fights in the actual final, said Uncle. So follow me, said Uncle. And that is where we'll end. So don't forget to watch all the previous videos in this What If and series, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share around. Plus, don't forget to give me some of those nice music vid type ideas to get my intros and outros better. So, peace, my guys.